Welcome to Blind Spot Reactions with Josh and Justine, your co-hosts of Stream Queen Tour Road Trip Podcast. We're back for episode 3 of House of the Dragon. Or is it Dragons?
House of the Dragon.
Yeah. House of the Dragon.
Are you dragging that out?
There's more than one dragon.
There's a lot of dragons.
Anyways, we know what show we're watching. Do you?
The 3rd episode of season 2.
Yes.
That's what
we're so excited.
About to dive into.
Who's gonna die this episode? So far, they've killed babies and twins. Who's next?
Yeah. They've cut off babies' heads and then there was an epic battle.
One offed himself at the end. He just couldn't take it.
Ugh.
He had to kill his brother.
Yeah, that's sad. I feel like I would have been wrecked over that as well. So
things are just getting worse and worse.
What else is going to happen to this terrible family?
Time will only tell. So let's get into it, because time's going to tell us now.
Oh, we saw that little, it went across that. I bet that was a decapitated baby.
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
I don't know them.
He's like got a gold cloak on. What was the little image in
Put
there?
the boundary stones back.
We didn't move them.
How did they move themselves then? Just rolled their way over so Bracken cows can fill their bellies on Blackwood grass?
Yes,
Blackwoods.
Fuck you. This is our land.
It's Bracken land. Babe killer.
What did you say?
Your false Queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he?
Now we're seeing kind of the effect of
Let
the
me
war
tell you,
down to like
Aegon
the smaller
nobles.
scale, yeah.
is no true king. Just as you are no true knight. You're both craven, little gods!
Oh, okay. Now we're gonna be spilling blood.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh shit. Well,
I guess
he dared. Wow.
Looks like a lot of people dared.
The war is raging on.
He is the basest of villains. He sullies the grave of his brother.
At least they're being all buried together.
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this. Hotter blood has prevailed, I think.
She sees past these little movements.
She's correct.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. That is easy enough. They usurped my throne. That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemond's eye? We teeter now at the point where none of it will matter. When the desire to kill and burn takes hold and reason is forgotten.
Yeah, so many things came together to make this mess.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons. I do not believe she wants it.
She sent a raven. I do not care to read her message.
Girl, you better read that message.
Bloodshed.
She permitted it.
as you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
You guys are both being played. You by Aemond, her by
Otto.
And
Damon and Otto, they're the guys that never really got power and they want it. There's a little hothead Kirsten.
and Aegon's fucking shit up too.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say Aemond? I meant Damon.
That's why I corrected it, like followed up. It was like Damon and Otto. They've had. He doesn't look like he's gotten much sleep.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender. Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
He's so short-sighted.
So impatient to ride with so few men. So like to be destroyed by the first stronghold you meet. Bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favour the bold.
They did not favour Sir Eric.
What say you, my king?
Maybe they won't favor Kristen and we'll finally get rid of him.
He can't even look at her.
I was told you turned back from your ship to bring warning.
Okay, she did.
You saved my life.
What is the life of a queen worth these days?
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
With your powers combined.
Lee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it. I'm not often surprised.
One turn for another, then.
I know the workings of the Red Keep, and the movements of those who serve there. That is worth more than gold to you now.
I love that shot with the dragon in the background.
What's Damon up to? That dragon is huge.
What are you looking for?
It's like, what abandoned castle or fortress is this?
Somebody else is there.
Oh!
Oh, here we go. So it's not abandoned after all.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
It's
Okay.
Harrenhal. Is it going to be that easy? Yeah, he's bending the knee.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name. I swear this by the old gods and the new. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas. No red currant.
Sounds delicious.
But why is Harrenhal all run down?
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
What of your lord? Larys Strong. He who sits at the false court of Aegon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine. He's a scourge upon this castle and this family. Do you not think it strange that his father, my nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place?
Yeah, right.
It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. Even in summer, we struggle to light the hearths. So no, you will find no loyalty to Larys Strong here, my prince.
Your Grace. Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds round these parts.
Now he's threatening.
So, Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower, arrived last night from Eltown.
Sir Kristen. Mayhaps, I should say. My Lord Hand.
Sir Gawain, welcome to King's Landing.
How exhilarating to arrive at court after 3 long months on the road to find my Lord Father who served 3 kings faithfully, unseated his hand at the king. And by a man from such modest beginnings. What a giddying ascent the gods have bestowed on you.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a fuller one.
The march will be hard, sir.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen. Sister.
Oh, is that nod? You think he's going to try to do something with Kristen?
I think he's going to keep an eye on him, at the very least.
Your Grace.
He's like, why did my sister just give him a hanky from her titties?
A titty hanky?
Titty hanky.
That's the most seductive kind.
Means something special.
The Vale and the North will send men. We must give Damon time.
Your Grace, you have witnessed firsthand just how vulnerable you are. Prince Damon is abroad, and Aegon's factions are enraged at the death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe, while we remain here as a source of distraction.
Letting all them have all the power?
Merely be a precaution.
It would be treason. You are fortunate you took it no further.
Poor Ray Ray's got to send her kids away.
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. But I ought not to, I think. People die all the time. Especially babes.
Oh, they don't get their heads cut off, girlie. You can be sad.
Yeah.
That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. I warrant they thought I had no more right to grief than they do. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
The stranger comes for us all. Queen and commoner. I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured. Helena,
I forgive you.
What?
She forgives
She
her.
saw you that night.
I said that I forgive you.
Suits you, Your Grace.
Maybe she'll never utter a word about it.
There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city. One such is that Your Grace sends his forces to battle, and in his courage and wisdom flies with them. Another is that his Grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Kristen, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence, with Prince Aemond at her side. Absurd, of course.
You're tricky.
My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. And yet, I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
You honor me, Your Grace.
You're getting closer and closer.
Yeah, he's reeling him in.
Your Grace.
He's not going to go now, is he?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
It does seem wise on reflection.
Okay, we're following this guy around. Everybody seems to know him.
I'm like, what's about to happen to him?
Continue.
No, I really shouldn't be telling you this. It'll cost me my head. You are saying you're a Targaryen? I'm the son of Balon the Brave. Bastard brother to Prince Daemon and the late King Viserys. Uncle to the one true queen, Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Is he telling the truth?
Look, you can tell by his hair.
Yeah, because I'm their half-brother, you fuckwits.
all right.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Oh.
He's my nephew.
All hail the king!
All hail the king!
Drinks for all!
At the pleasure of the crown!
My boy.
We're getting him drunk and partying.
Wow. Look at that.
They're getting him drunk and they're partying. I wonder if these guys have a plan other than just getting this kid laid.
Oh, brother.
You have come so far, and yet you still lie with your very first. What a fine, sweet thing.
He's in love.
Such is the madam's prowess that even now my brother will not sample another.
Oh, you're pissing him off.
As you can see, she's now very much occupied.
Oh.
Penis.
Saw a lot of penis. There was some
Penis.
some blowjobbing going on in the corner of the frame at one point. There's a lot going on.
How is she gonna read it? What's it gonna say? Like, sorry, girl. Rhaenyra. What does it say?
If it soothes your brow, Cole, we will rendezvous with your army at first light. Or if their wine is good, perhaps a little after first light.
We're exposed.
What?
See a dragon?
Get to the trees!
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, yep.
Oh no. Here comes Bela.
Get him. Get him, Bela. Especially Cole. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. Come on. You could have blown fire into the trees. And still cooked them. Careful, girl.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace, we commend the Lady Bela for her sharp eyes, but we can tarry no longer. The time for action is surely now.
Your Grace, I must agree. And request your permission to return to Rook's Rest and fortify my lands.
I shouldn't fret, Lord Simon. They'll be making for Harrenhal.
'Tis Prince Daemon who ought to worry.
Prince Daemon has Caraxi.
Why have we not heard from him?
He's just chilling at Harrenhal right now.
Your Grace, loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
Everyone's like, yeah, do it. Do it.
I have heard your arguments. And will consider them.
Were they going to try to come and get him in the night?
The trap?
Is he dreaming?
Always coming and going, aren't you? And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You will die in this place.
Is he still dreaming?
I think he is still dreaming.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Would you take her hostage? Or kill her outright?
I would speak with her, myself.
Killing her would be easier.
As would I if I received such a message. I must see her, face to face.
Ooh.
She is the Queen Dowager. She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her. Unless... it is fraught.
Speak it.
There are fishing boats aplenty in the bay. The city depends on them. Damon made the journey unhindered.
But if I'm recognized?
You may be surprised to learn it, but most folk pay no mind to a woman who has not dressed as a queen or lured herself with the eyes of men.
So I make my way to the Red Keep, I presume, and ring the bell. Or do I scale the wall and enter her window?
There is one place Alicent goes. Outside the castle walls. Where you may yet find her alone.
I don't know about this. This can't be good. Can't be good.
Even if she does find her, what are they going? How are they gonna make amends?
This isn't gonna be good. Do the people at the castle know she's doing this? You know, they wouldn't have agreed to it. Like, who's the guy guarding her? Oh, one of the... I can't recognize him in, like, his disguise.
I would at least hope it's one of her King's Guard.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I just wasn't sure if he had a name, that if we knew his name. Oh, there she is. I don't know. We're so close to the end of this episode. I'm like, nothing good happens at the end of an episode.
Or are we gonna get a TBC? To be continued?
It's gonna end on a cliffhanger. She's just be like, yo, Alicent, it's me, girl.
Hey girl, can I catch you aside?
It's like you would think Alicent would sound the alarm immediately. Afraid that it was like an ambush.
Alicent. Hey girl, do you remember me? It's been a while. I did my hair different.
Oh shit.
No, no. What? I must speak with you. If I could cry out.
Holy crap.
Your knights would find me, I would be taken or slain. But not before I killed you.
And then what?
Oh, I have begun badly. We watched the tourney together, you and I, the day my brother was born. We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight, to seek blood and glory. But you, I know you do not have that desire within you. Rhaenys has counseled me. She said she saw in you a wish to avert the worst of what may now come.
You say, as do I.
So you've come to surrender then?
Oh.
Never
I have
mind.
come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace.
That was probably a
Dragons are
couple
restless, they
of
smell
deaths
battle.
ago. That whole
But if
peace
you and
thing.
I may come to terms.
There are no terms now.
Mm-hmm.
You have no army. Your allies turn from you when they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime. I could never have imagined you.
The trespass was not mine. Oh, think what you will. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance.
Okay, ladies.
Like, how is this going to end well?
Have you now stooped so low that you will countenance the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. And so your father has proclaimed the realm. I saw the king that night. Mere hours before I left him, he had affirmed my right to the throne. A right he upheld steadfastly every day of his life after my mother died. And yet you will maintain that his mind was changed in an instant.
I will.
When was your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. He changed his mind.
Oh,
I
goodness.
swear this to you, on the memory of my mother.
Oh.
I have been at times unkind, but never untrue. I pronounced before all gathered in that room that you would make a fine queen.
What did he say at the end? Did he speak my name?
It was hard at times to understand. But he spoke Ekon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What?
I desire peace as you do, but to possess...
Did my father use those words? The prince that was promised? Did he?
Yes, he did.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire?
So, yeah, I guess.
She's like, wait, what?
See, now it really confirms to Rhaenyra that...
Story.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, it is mine, girl.
About Aegon the Conqueror.
Well,
Conqueror.
you could clear it up now, but I doubt she's gonna go walking around clearing it up with her son on the throne.
But you know the truth now.
You must go before you are discovered.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
Please. You can prevent this, Alicent. A terrible war is looming. And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted a loss. Do not let your pride blind you.
There's been no mistake.
She won't ever admit it.
My father has gone from court. God is on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is?
A monster?
Ruthless?
It's too late, Rhaenyra. Alicent.
Oh my goodness. That was a lot. She knows.
She's like, I was right all along. Alicent knows she was wrong, but she's too...
Now she kind of
proud
is more
to admit
empowered. Like, okay, I got this. But do you got this?
Oh, goodness. Well, there we go. That was a really good scene. It was
Yeah.
great seeing them together finally this season. It's been a while since they've been together. Or at least we've seen them together, and that was a really good, well-acted scene.
And her, and the unfolding of those last moments, and Alicent even admitting that at times it wasn't clear, you know, couldn't make sense, but to Ray, she knew exactly what Dad was talking about.
Yeah. Even Alicent, you could tell, had that realization of like, oh, Aegon the Conqueror. The Conqueror, oh.
Oh my god.
But like I said, she's too proud to admit it. She's so much. It's gone too far now. There's no going back.
I wonder if we will have a battle at Harrenhal, given that the Cole and his forces are headed that way, and Damon's there,
And Damon
having some
seems
crazy dreams.
Yeah, that will probably lead to like some kind of cold feet. Like is he gonna try to back out? Like, you know, she said you're gonna die, so he's having premonitions. And
Yeah.
damn. So are we predicting Damon dies at Harrenhal because he had this dream? Well, hopefully he'll be back for season 3, which has been greenlit. But
Yeah, no, I'm not going to count him out. I think it was more that wasn't he there at that like tree? And I don't think that was at Harrenhal. I think that's why it was like a dream. Was he was back at that like tree that we see them at a lot. I think that's at the Red Keep.
Yeah.
Where that like.
Yeah.
I think maybe she's telling him you're going to die there, which is still very ominous, but I think he's gonna make it. Ugh.
I wish Bela would have gotten them.
Yeah.
She should just
If
had
only.
him fire breathe into that forest.
And then started a whole forest fire accidentally. Oh my
gosh.
Sorry.
And then the bear comes out and is like, only you can prevent forest fire.
Only Bela can prevent a forest fire. Okay, well, that was
good.
that was episode 3. So we will catch you guys next week for
In the
season
meantime, subscribe and
Ring that bell.
we'll see you soon.
Like all the things that we're on, and tell us hi, and let's chat. Take care until next time. Bye.